Hello and welcome everybody into another edition of the PHNX Suns podcast. I'm your host, Greg Esposito, ahoy hoy, and we are brought to you, as always, by our friends over at DraftKings. DraftKings, America's #1 sportsbook. Use that code PHNX. Get 200 in free bets when you bet $1 on any NFL or college game this weekend. You can probably notice if you're watching this. If you're listening, you have no clue. But if you're watching this, this is not a typical Friday.
Nope.
This is what we're calling a Fashion Friday.
Yes, sir.
Yes, we are. And that's why we have some weird outfits going on.
Slash Halloween costumes, maybe. I don't know.
This is straight fashion. This is
Is
not
it
a costume.
though?
It is.
It looks like you robbed Red Riding Hood.
Okay.
No,
Lindsey is dressed like a wolf, Lindsey
She's
Smith.
definitely
No,
straight
this
out of the
is
Red Wedding.
straight fashion.
Saul Bookman looks like a Chippendales dancer who's aged out of being able to work at Chippendales
Aw.
right now. He's got the bow tie and the short shorts.
That's
I
fair.
appreciate the short shorts and all the colors.
That's accurate.
And some
That's accurate.
Kyries.
Yeah.
I like the Kyries. Those are nice. And Ren and Stimpy socks. Those are pretty
Right,
impressive.
that's classic, baby.
Oh, I didn't even notice those. I like
Then
those.
we got Gordon Gecko next to me.
Hey,
right here.
Gerald Bourguet bringing the
motherfucking
traditional.
Wolf of Wall Street over here.
We got a wolf
and the
and
wolf of Wall Street.
Hey, he's going traditional. I just look good in a suit, and I can respect that. And then I just went, what do I have in my closet? And I pulled out a
pulled out
Western
a
Font
jersey.
Charles Barkley jersey and some Converse NBA Jam kicks, which
Pretty sweet.
those are nice. I'll
Pretty
say that for those. But so yeah, it's a Fashion Friday, and we're dressed uniquely. We'll say that for and our tip topic of the day. As we are talking about fashion, we want to know in the chat, or if you're listening later, you can tweet us at PHNX_Suns. Who has the best fashion on the Suns and in the league as a whole? So I know we wanted to discuss this as a group. Who wants to go first? Who wants to share their picks for best dressed on the Suns and best dressed in the league?
Well, I mean, I feel like we're going to kind of get to that here at the end of the show with all the fashion picks that we have. But
Do we want to wait? I mean,
I say we start with Suns, and then maybe
Okay.
we go like league-wise
okay.
a little bit later. What do you think?
That sounds good. And coming up later, if you're listening, we're going to do a snake draft of the best Suns jerseys of all time. So stay tuned for that as well. So we want to start with the best dressed Sun, current Sun. We're not going back in history, correct? So, Lindsey, why don't we start with you? Who is your best dressed Sun?
Okay, so I picked Jay Crowder, not as necessarily best dressed, but because I knew that by default we all know who the best dressed, maybe top 2, maybe even top 3 are on the Suns.
I'll tell you in a second. Yes.
But I went with Jay Crowder just because I feel like he's got some really good fits, and he has a good mix of like classic, nicely dressed up outfits and then some really good streetwear. So my pick is gonna be Jay Crowder today.
okay, I see you. I think it's Devin Booker, just because of the versatility in his repertoire. You know, he can go street, he can go classy. We're gonna point out some things and get your opinions on this in a little bit, but yeah, Devin Booker easily by a mile.
I like Books too, especially because it's like you can tell that he's a baller by the way that he's dressed, but he like brings a classiness to it at the same time. It's just very like we talked about this a couple shows ago. The dude's just a trendsetter. Like whatever he does, it's like that's pretty cool. So style wise, Books the choice for me.
The underrated. Well, go ahead. I'll let you do it. That's
Just say you're all wrong. It's Frank Kaminsky. Any dude that can rock a T-shirt and DA's chain in a post-game press conference and still look cool, that's my fashion icon, as you can tell with how I'm dressed. So,
I was just about.
I got the beard.
I was just about to equate the two, but I'm not going to.
They should wrap some necklaces
Also, we
for
gotta
you.
give some love to DA too,
Oh,
because it is
absolutely.
hard to
Mhm.
find pants and shirts in 7-foot plus length.
And shoes, I'm sure
And
too. But I
shoes,
mean,
yeah.
he does have the Puma deal, so they probably help a little bit.
Yeah.
But like, I think DeAndre was an 18,
Jeez.
Yeah.
I think.
That's
Yeah.
insane.
Which I mean, like, you can't just walk into any store and buy a shoe.
No,
No.
not even a little bit.
No, Shaq was a 22. DeAndre's an 18. You get a sense of the size of shoe there. But DeAndre Ayton came out. Wasn't he the one that came out with the Booker messed up nose shirt, like the game after
Yeah.
Booker
Yes, 'cause he-
messed up his nose?
He also, I think he rocked a Steve Nash
He
one
did rock a
like a
Steve
couple
Nash
seasons
one,
ago
so
too. Yeah.
So any guy that can troll his own teammate with his fashion is pretty awesome.
And it was a pretty quick turnaround that he got that shirt made. So
it's amazing when you have millions of dollars what you can get done really quick.
This is facts.
I mean, should we just throw some things up for the fans to kind of chime in on as we go along, or do you want to wait for that?
Which is great for an audio medium.
Yeah, well, hey.
We'll describe our best.
Yeah, we'll do our very, very best. Let's go ahead and start off with Campaign. Here's the first image. Campaign rocking the Supreme jacket.
Okay.
It's an orange Supreme jacket. This, now, full disclosure, this was when he was with OKC. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what are we rating this, Lindsay?
I think I'm gonna give it like maybe a 6, because it feels. I don't know. I didn't love it. I don't hate it, but I don't love it.
Okay.
I think the biggest factor was the fact that it was a Supreme jacket, but it just didn't work as well as I would like.
It felt like he was rating Ludacris's look from the early 2000s.
Oh my gosh.
Coming for that number
So
one
clearly
spot.
Clearly, Espo's never going to wear something like that. Go ahead.
I don't think we needed to see the photo and hear me comment to know I'd never wear something like that.
Yeah, I'm going to say a 6. I think without the Supreme, that's just like a creamsicle colored jacket.
I think if it
fan.
wasn't
Creamsicle
Supreme,
color
it would be like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I have a 5 too. I just, it was just basic. It basically was just a black shirt with a jacket that was nice over the top. Nothing really special. But we have a special little cue in, and that will be DA. Let's hear from DA.
Bro, this is outrageous. This dude thinks he's a rapper. Right away, Campaign thinks he's a rapper. Supreme vintage. Get out of here.
Oh, so my comment, Espo would never wear that, but DA says basically the same thing, and you think it's funny.
Because
huh?
DA has a
Huh?
fashion sense. You wore a basketball jersey to a fashion show. That's all you need to know
because-
about
So did
your
Karan
input
Butler, okay?
on this.
We are drafting jerseys later, so there is a fashion to
Oh.
it. Jeez.
Debatable.
Anyway, so let's
Says the
move on.
woman dressed like a wolf.
This is straight fire.
Lindsay mentioned her favorite before, Boss Man. He's got style. He's got swag. Let's throw up an image of him. That's
Oh,
pretty
yeah.
clean.
See what I'm saying?
That's pretty
Like,
clean. Hey,
he can look really nice when he puts it all together.
but remember, we're in an NBA locker room, so and the guys are a little younger around him. Boss Man's got that, he's got that vintage look because he's a little older.
Yes.
All right. So on a scale of 1 to 10, what are we rating this, Gerald?
I'm giving that a 10. Like with the chain and
Ooh.
everything.
Of
that's
course,
like
Gerald gives it a 10.
I know,
the dude's
I
wearing
know.
a suit.
I
okay, that's
know.
fair. But that's
Dressed
like
like my grandpa over here.
But
Yeah.
with the chain, that's like Black
grandpa
Panther
looks damn
business right
good.
there. Like
He
that's
does.
Black Panther business. I like
yeah.
that.
Gerald's
Black Panther
going
goes to a
like,
meeting.
okay, listen though, we will rip everybody equally, but I gotta give Gerald a little bit of credit because he's going like classic walk-in arrival to the arena.
Sure.
You know,
He
nice
definitely looks like
suit.
Frank Lucas in American Gangster.
Hold on a second. You are wearing a T-shirt with a bow tie around your
I
neck.
classy up the
And-
place,
and
baby.
freaking-
All you got to do is
freaking-
throw on a bow tie. And
I'm
you're
wearing
good
a
to go.
suit and he
Red
classes
and
up the
Stippy,
place.
Red and Stippy socks, and you're knocking on Gerald wearing a
a
suit.
lot of people made a lot of money just wearing a bow tie.
God, not you. Not you. All right.
And nothing
Haters.
else.
Look,
Hater.
look, Boss Man looks like Kawhi Leonard if he worked at the stock exchange. All right? Like,
Let's see what DA has to say about this.
Oh, Jay Crowder. Boy, it looked like you just came from a boxing match, bro. I don't know if he was a part of the match or he was freaking entering the match, bro. Like, did you have fight night today? You played a basketball game. Why are you all up in this damn suit? You're not Floyd with these cross earrings.
I liked the cross earring.
I
I don't know. I liked it.
what boxing match does DA go to?
I mean,
that's how they dress. Like
a
when they're
lot of
coming
them
out.
do.
Of the,
When they're coming. Gotcha. When they're coming in. I thought he meant like going to the ring. I'm like, nobody's
Have you?
dressed-
no, that was
but
a
if you-
very Conor McGregor-esque.
Yeah,
outfit.
Yeah,
okay.
for
In,
sure.
like the
Oh,
way
100%.
in, the
yeah,
walk,
yeah.
or walking in. Yeah, I got you.
So
Okay,
you try to
I
make a
got
fool of him.
Not
you make
like-
a fool of
not
you.
yourself.
like- Not like
That does
ring
not take
walk-ins.
much.
Not like ring walk-ins.
No,
More
ring
like
walk-ins.
post-fight presser.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yep. Like, who the fuck is this guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, like
exactly.
that guy. Yeah. For
And
sure.
the turtleneck, I feel like
That was the
McGregor's rocked
worst-
the turtleneck a couple
Very
times
much.
too.
Yeah, that was the worst Scottish accent.
We've
of all
lost
time.
we've
Who the
lost our
fuck is
one
this guy?
Scottish fan in Frank Hamill.
You also it's not a Scottish, it's an Irish accent that you're trying to do.
Yeah, I'm all over the place. Very.
That's the man behind the Mac, Shane Diefenbach.
That is. Hey, well, let's move on to the other wing. Let's go to Mr. Mikhail Bridges, who I don't know if this is really fashion, but this is definitely something that we're going to get to in a second with DA because I just couldn't let this go. So how do we feel about puppy photos there, Lindsay?
I'm fine with puppy photos as long as it's not like your whole aesthetic. If every photo you have on like your social media or like a dating profile or something has a dog or a puppy in it, like your dog cannot be your personality, sir.
I would be more worried if every picture had a different dog in it. Then you're like,
That
dude,
too, yeah.
how many dogs are you getting rid of right now?
And where are they going?
I'm not focused on the puppy in that. I'm focused on Mikhail's look.
Okay.
He looks scared as if the puppy is holding him hostage.
I will
Like, what is that? His eyes are bugging out like, I don't know what this dog's going to do here. The dog just pee or something? What's going on?
Well, it's interesting that you would say that. Let's get DA's thoughts.
Oh, my God. That dog don't even want to be there with you, bro. Like, I don't even know who happy to take the picture. You taking a picture of him or him taking a picture without you? Get out. No.
Get out. No.
Oh, that's just too good.
Okay, Mikhail is definitely not going to be on any of the top ranks as far as fashion goes,
No.
but I appreciate the fact that he's like, it is what it is. Like, that's not my thing.
he's very true
I'm
to
just
himself,
gonna
for sure.
be chill.
His fashion was just posing with a picture of a dog, and like
Right.
a dog isn't fashion unless you like killed it, skinned it, and wore it to the office.
Kind of like
that's
what Lindsay's wearing.
Faux fur. Thank you very
Killed
much.
it, skinned it, and kept the teeth.
I am not a murderer.
And the claws.
Yes. There are
Savage.
claws. There are
Savage.
claws.
oh man.
Savage. Should go pull some pork with those claws.
He's afraid Mikhail went all Cruella de Vil or something. Like,
She looks like she just walked out of the red wedding.
Well, you better watch your back.
Oh.
All I'm saying, maybe I am that person.
I feel like that
never
photo
know.
makes me reassess how much I want to pay Mikhail. Like, we were talking about, I'm taking $5 million off just based on that whole thing going on there.
Then the other wing on the other side, Mr. Cam Johnson. Cam has a unique, sometimes posing is all that matters, right? So let's bring up Cam. Cam definitely posing for this in his light colored blue shirt and
That was before he was drafted,
and
right?
gray jacket. Yes, this is when he was at North Carolina. He looks very much like Gerald right now because
Gerald, can you
minus
do
the
that same
purple
pose?
shirt.
He
Let's go.
totally
All
does.
he has to do is there it
Look
is.
at that.
There it is.
The resemblance is uncanny.
1 to 10. Be careful because if you rate Cam Johnson one way, you got to rate Gerald the same.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Lindsay.
Oh.
I'll go, Lindsay. 10 out of 10 because
All right.
Cam
What
was
a nice
great
guy.
to us and Gerald's great to us.
Okay,
I'm not
fast.
going to run.
Espo.
I wasn't
What a
gonna
nice guy.
like. It's not the suit. It's the pose.
It's the pose.
It's the pose. So I'll
Mhm.
give him a 7.5.
Okay, so
But I
you have
will
it.
say Cam has stepped up his game
He has.
since being in the NBA.
Let me say this. That was a 10 out of 10 on a JCPenney scale. That's not on a real high-end fashion scale, all right?
Espo's always moving the scales.
It
Okay.
doesn't. I feel like you can't judge him appropriately because that was before he had NBA money too.
Right.
Sure.
So
sure.
it's like
But he went to North Carolina, so we know.
And that was the most popular Dillard's ad they ever had. So like,
They sold more suits that one weekend with that shot.
Well, let's see what DA had to say.
Oh, why? Oh, my rook. That's my rook. No, Cam, no. Cam, if I didn't know who you were, bro, right now you don't even look like a basketball player. You look like it's just some dude who just finished work and his friends say, yo, this would be a nice pick, bro. Say cheese. And he's just tired of all them calls. He's just taking a little, all right. So he got his hand right there to try to play off his pose. Look at him. He already thrown up the peace sign, but he's leaning. He's leaning to play it off like everybody behind that dude that's holding the lens not watching him. It's all good. Play it off right, Cam. Play it off right.
DA is funny as hell. I'm
He
sorry.
is.
He's hilarious.
You don't realize how big his hands are too until he puts them on his own head.
Yeah.
And he can palm his
Or
own head.
jabs his finger into his eye as he's scratching it,
Mhm.
and it's just huge. Oh, so we save the best two for last?
Hold on, can we address Tyler in the chat? The man knows fashion. He says Espo in that '93 preseason Barkley. I see you. That's right. That's right. So you might not see me, but Tyler sees me.
Nobody else sees
That's
you.
why
either,
we love
Espo.
that chat. Thank you guys.
Tyler,
Tyler,
we're really
be-
glad you're here for Espo as moral support.
Yes,
Thank
he needs,
you.
he needs all the moral support.
I don't hear nobody applauding the bow tie. All right now, all right.
Just give it some time, baby. Just give it some time. Anyway, so we saved the best two for last.
Mhm.
So we're going to start with one superstar and Mr. Devin Booker. And I found this picture on Instagram, and yeah. So
Oh,
this
wow.
is a little throwback
That
here.
is a throwback.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like it though.
It's very classy.
Okay, I personally am here for loafers without socks.
Yes, a million
Love it.
percent.
Love it.
Absolutely.
And
And
then
what-
I think the
and-
skinny pants too. I'm still okay with those. I know they're kind of like leaving out of style right now, but I still am okay with
For
it in a
those
suit
that,
for
that
men.
can't see this is D'Lo and Devin Booker in suits. D'Lo's got the all black undershirt or suit shirt, I guess you could say, with the jacket on, all black from head to toe, and the loafers with no socks. Devin Booker, similar, except he's in like a tuxedo, and he has no socks with a white shirt on. So I like that shirt.
You done did Book dirty with pulling that picture. This man's got all this fashion and that. He looks like he's about to pull out a ventriloquist dummy and do an act there for D'Lo. Like
I didn't do Book dirty. You just did him dirty
Well,
by
I
disrespecting the
love
man in
me
a
some
tux.
Book. I
A
love
tux
me
is
some Book.
classic.
Have you seen some of
A
the
tux is
other
classic.
suits that this man's rocking?
Well,
That's the
hey,
picture you chose.
I like that picture
All
because it's
right.
with his former Kentucky brethren or whatever you want to call it, and yeah, I like that picture. It's classy.
I also think it's a good introduction into a bigger conversation about Devin's fashion and how it has evolved over
exactly.
the past couple years and how he's still able to tap into his old school style in a new fun way. So he hasn't really lost his old sense of fashion. He's just evolved it and added to it, which I
Exactly.
appreciate
That's
very
fair.
much.
I don't think Saul thought of that when he picked this photo, but I think you tied
Absolutely
that
did.
together nicely.
Absolutely did. 1,000,000%. Let's get DA's thoughts.
Oh my God. Hey, what you put in the media is what you get out. Boy, I don't know where these two going. They look like they're going to the SP award show or the damn wedding. I don't know. Y'all going to a bachelor party or a damn graduation party. You got what's his name? D-Lo over there look like he ready for prom. D-Book just got married. So hey man, these dudes hilarious. That's that light-skinned crew. What did he say? Long way from sneaking out of hotel rooms and can't. Man, if you don't get out of here, boy, y'all still got curfew, boy. Y'all still got curfew. Stop playing.
They need to put DeAndre on an open mic all the time.
They do.
Like, just
Yeah.
let the
Dia
man
just-
riff.
He just loves clowning his teammates,
He
and I'm
does.
here
Yeah.
for it because
He's
he does
good.
it in such a lovable way too.
Yeah.
You can't
Yeah,
even be
absolutely.
mad at it.
Absolutely.
Oh, my
Absolutely.
God.
People say he doesn't throw it down hard. He's throwing it down hard on his teammates here. All right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the last one, we have to go to Mr. Chris Paul, CP3. Obviously, we got he's rocking a lot of things here. Not only is he flexing the watch, but he's also flexing the brown sweater and the backpack
And the muscles.
and the smile. Like, there's a lot going on in this picture if you really pay attention to it. So overall, what are our thoughts, Gerald?
This is like Chris Paul meets Cliff Paul. It's like in the middle. It's like Curtis Paul.
That's
like,
a great
Curtis
description.
Paul.
like,
Curtis Paul.
Like I'm gonna give that an 8 out of 10. It's just
Yeah.
very, reserved but classy at the same
Yeah,
time.
I would give it an 8 out of 10 as well. I thought it was pretty sweet.
I felt it was missing the chalkboard that said my first day of school, my favorite color is, and my favorite food is. Like, it looked like a first day of school
It
photo.
looks like a school
I
picture.
think it looks like an ad. Was that an ad for something?
Probably was.
It
yeah.
it looks a lot like an ad. Like you would see that on, I don't know what those things are called, like the
A
store type
magazine?
billboard.
Oh.
No, the thing that's standing in front of the
be
store or
like-
at the sections.
Yeah.
like
they're
on the
"This
cover
is
of like
how
an
you
airport
should-"
magazine.
That could be it too. Yeah.
Yeah, what's that one that's in the sky? Sky Mall.
Sky Mall.
Looks like it would be in Sky Mall.
Yes,
There it is.
absolutely.
What's
But
that
I'm
one in the
I'm not mad at
sky?
it.
That mall up in the air?
I thought he was joking.
I was trying to think of the name, and I was like, I don't know. Anyway, let's get DA's thoughts on CP3.
Oh, CP. Mr. Star State Farm. Hey, man, if you don't get that State Farm smile out of here, bro. Man, every time I see the commercial, I just see that freaking State Farm smile. Man, you good, though, bro. Nice pick. You like a dad. For real. Oh, no, you didn't, CP. Is those the little lines from back then? No. 2007, you still putting a little part in your head? No, don't put the road, CP. Oh, don't put the road, man. Look like a church, but boy.
Gerald, you were spot on with the State Farm.
Yeah,
You were spot
we were on
there.
the same track of mind
Yeah.
right there.
Curtis Paul.
Curtis Paul.
I love it. So that's the end of our review of
I love
NBA's
DeAndre.
of Suns fashion. Yeah,
He's
I'm
such a good
horribly
character.
salty today, by the way.
Yeah,
I don't
you
know
are.
why.
you are very.
I look
salty.
at that and I'm just like, I can't dress like that. I just gotta rip on it. You know, I gotta look like this all the time. So I can't like people that look good all the time, right?
Yeah, I feel weird ripping these dudes' fashion when I'm wearing like off the rack from Burlington Coat Factory over here. So, like,
You were getting over Burlington. I didn't think that was Burlington. Oh, jeez.
I got nothing.
don't
I
like
got,
Espo was just making it awwkward as hell today, man.
Espo,
I
I'll
don't know if that was good or if that was bad. Like Burlington.
I couldn't tell either.
I wish I could afford the Burlington.
Burlington Coat Factory is like the cheapest place to get suits outside of JC
oh yeah, this is Calvin.
There
Apparently,
you go. Yeah. It's
Nordstrom Rack is a good
Calvin
place.
Cleon,
Yeah.
right?
Calvin Klingon.
No, that's still expensive. That's pretty expensive.
Yeah, but you could find some really good deals as far as like designer or more expensive for a lot less.
True.
It's like
True.
more investment pieces.
You can instead of
out
Hugo
the
Boss,
budget.
you can find Hugo Moss.
That's right.
There you go.
I'm wearing jeans from Walmart, a jersey I bought off the internet, and a T-shirt. The most expensive part of my outfit is NBA Jam sneakers. Like that says everything. Why I'm so
But guess
salty.
what? You got some more money in the household, so you get to upgrade your fashion.
I will not be upgrading my
Hells
face. This
yeah.
is what I'm going to
Dude,
look
that's
like.
what we
got to
do,
with
Lindsay.
Dress
We
up,
got to take
bro.
A
Espo
makeover.
to get a makeover.
Nope.
Yes,
Nope.
that has to happen.
Nope.
no,
Fine.
I'm saying we'll win you some bets on DraftKings, and we're gonna go to a thrift store. I'm gonna take you to a thrift store.
Yeah.
Diefenbach, I do not want to look like you. No, we are not. All right.
Again, Espo with the hatred for everybody.
Damn.
Who steps in front of Espo will get burned.
Just you wait until the snake draft. I'm gonna get real salty when I lose out on my picks here today.
Oh boy.
I don't even know where we are in the rundown on this show.
Oh man, I don't
You
know.
know,
You were talking about picks on the snake draft, but you know where else you can do picks?
I'm thinking DraftKings.
Hey!
Oh, we did it.
That's
I
where
twirl
we
the
are.
alley oop, and he
That's where
dunks
we
it just
are.
like Book to
Oh,
Espo back in the day.
Look at that. 7-foot rim when we do these
There
DraftKings
we go.
reads. Except for one of them sweet DraftKings reads. You know it, people. Our friends over at DraftKings, America's #1 sports book, have a special offer just for you, right? $1 on any football game, you're going to get $200 in free bets. That's right, $200 in free bets when you use that code PHNX when you sign up for the app. You can use it anywhere. I have bet all sorts of weird things. I bet Mercury money line. I bet weird baseball prop bets. Like I've been all over the board. I saw table tennis on the app the other day, and I'm very tempted to bet on some table tennis.
I
don't know.
support that.
I don't know anything about table tennis, but I'm willing to throw a few bucks down because I got that $200 from DraftKings. I might as well have some fun with it. So if you want to sign up, they've got a great offer for this weekend. If the Cardinals and Minnesota, if there's 1 point scored in that game, you can double that money.
Mhm.
So I highly recommend you hit that up. Check out the DraftKings app. Sign up using the code PHNX. Get that money. It's safe, easy, secure, reliable. There's all sorts of words you can use. It's easy, and you can withdraw that money quick because, like me, you got to take the lady out for a nice date this weekend. So
Maybe she take
I
you
know
out.
Gerald has to.
Yeah,
so
the lady
maybe-
is in town
Yeah,
this
Maybe
weekend.
maybe
know.
she'll
I
hear
have
this
to at some
podcast and
point.
take you out
well, maybe.
to get some
Heyo.
fashion.
Nope. Nope. I will be dressed like this on Monday. Don't you worry.
Wearing the same
Don't-
shirt,
don't-
the
yeah,
same jersey,
I am not
the
changing.
same pants.
It was a long weekend for Espo.
I will forever wear this outfit on this show now. But if you want to update your wardrobe, head over to that DraftKings app, win some of that money using those free $200 bets. Plus 21 and over, Arizona only. Gambling problem? Yep, call 1-800-NEXT-STEP. New customers only for free bet promotion. Minimum $5 deposit and $1 wager required. Eligibility restrictions apply. Max $50 wager for no-brainer offer, one per customer. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details.
Absolutely. Good job, Espo. I'm really excited to see what fashion you buy with your winnings,
It'll
because
be
we're gonna
another
make it
jersey
happen.
and more Walmart jeans.
We're
don't
gonna
you
make it
worry.
happen. We're gonna make it happen. Well, if you're watching us on YouTube right now, we want to say thank you and welcome. If you are not able to join us every time we go live on YouTube, you can always catch the audio version on any streaming platform you use. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, you name it, we will be on there. If you're listening to us on one of those apps right now, a reminder that we do have some really cool content on our YouTube page. You can also watch these shows after the fact there as well. Today's would be a really good one to maybe switch over to YouTube and watch so that you can see all the fun stuff that's
Yes.
happening.
Yes.
So you're in the mix on all of the fashion and the pictures we're talking about. And also we have a lot of really great stuff on our YouTube as well, in addition to our live shows. So be sure to check that out. Make sure you subscribe, rate, review, you know the things, so that you don't miss out on any of the amazing content we're putting out. And as always, be sure to follow us on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. We are at PHNX_sports. And then on Twitter, we've got our own account at PHNX_Suns. So come hang out with us.
For sure.
Tap in.
Please do.
Especially on the Discord.
Yeah.
Hit that subscribe and that alert button on YouTube too. You'll find out when we're going live for all of the great programming here on PHNX. I think we're going to stay in fashion. Is that right?
Yes, but I think we're going to open it up to not just Suns players. We're going to go around the league a little bit,
Okay.
Ooh.
because why
Okay.
not?
Okay.
Well, if we're going to go around the league, I think a guy that I'd start with is PJ Tucker. He's my
That's a good
favorite
one.
fashion guy. I actually learned a little bit about fashion. You can't tell by the way I'm dressed, but by being around PJ in those 5 years with the team, that man had some of the most interesting shoes I have ever seen. Studded shoes, things that I just looked at his outfits and I'm like, man, that thing's worth more than I spent on college, my first house, and my wedding, I think. Which means I didn't spend much on any of those.
But did you do any of those things then?
I loved PJ's fashion. I think it's just gotten better as he's gone along in the league. The funny thing is, his introductory press conference, he came out in a white V-neck T-shirt, which I'm not talking like a T-shirt. It was an undershirt, and it was that, those commercials where the V-neck looks sad. It's like it's all like messed. That's how PJ looked. Somebody had to go get him a suit jacket to throw over it. This guy has come a long way from the first time he walked into that building to being one of the top fashion guys in the league. Everybody knows about his shoes, but I like the way he dresses.
I don't think he's a top fashion guy though. I think he's a
Oh.
top shoe guy.
No, I think he's a top fashion guy
You
too.
think so?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm a big fan of PJ Tucker's fashion because he takes it to a whole new level. Like PJ Tucker is not afraid to wear things that would be considered by societal norms more feminine. He's not afraid to do things outside of the box. I think PJ definitely has really great fashion.
Okay. All right. Well, my pick is, I think this is an easy one, and Suns fans already know where I'm about to go, and that would be Kelly Oubre.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Kelly's got, it just seems like no matter what Kelly throws on, it just looks good. And even if it doesn't make sense to you, it still somehow makes sense to him. And and he's huge into fashion. He's gone to Fashion Week out in Paris and New York, and
He
stuff
had
like
he was
that.
at Fashion Week last week in New York.
Mhm.
I think he did a whole nother Dope Soul kind of launch.
yeah,
which
he
is
did.
going to be really cool to see what comes out of that.
Yeah, so he's he's kind of one of a kind. He's just I love his diversity in what he wears. Sometimes he can look very street. Sometimes he can look very kind of French chic, and he's just kind of all over the place. And I just there's very few people where I look at him like, damn, I wish I could wear that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But you just can't pull it off. He's one of those guys where I'm like, damn, I wish I could wear some of that stuff, and I know I couldn't pull it off.
Kelly's just got the confidence that's just through the charts. And that helps so much in fashion because half of it is just how you wear the things that you wear.
Absolutely.
That explains a lot about my fashion sense. A lot.
But it really is. You just gotta lean into
That's
it. And if you put something on and you leave the house, you just gotta walk around like flip your hair out of your face and be like, I own this.
Yeah,
This outfit is good. That's half the
That's
battle.
what Gerald and I are doing all the time. Just flip that hair, walk
Well,
out and say we look good,
That's
right?
it.
Oh, I mean, we were talking about this the other day in terms of the NBA. Like Serge Ibaka has really tremendous fashion sense.
Yes.
Like the scarf thing from how long ago was that?
Oh man, that was like 3 years ago with
Yeah.
OG.
Yeah,
Man, that was the funniest thing. If
blew
you
up.
guys haven't seen that, please go to YouTube right now and search for that because it was hilarious.
yeah. I mean, he just dresses. It's just really nice clothes, like things that I would like. I look at that and I'm like, I would love to wear something like that. I wouldn't pull it off like he does, but that would be cool to wear just one time.
I think you're gonna have to do it now on the show.
Ah, man.
I think we
just
need
talked
some
myself
kind
into
of
scarves.
I think we need some kind of challenges we do here where the loser has to like wear something ridiculous or do something fun. I think we need to start figuring that out.
That's what we just told you. We would take you on a fucking shopping spree, and you were
Yeah.
bitching and crying about it like
That
a little
is the
3-year-old.
challenge.
Now you want to wear something ridiculous?
Well, I don't want you to dress me. I just want
Oh, what do you think's going to happen if we do something ridiculous? You don't think I'm going to try and humiliate you?
you said you wanted to update my wardrobe, not humiliate me. I'm down for being humiliated. Upgrading my wardrobe, I'm not in for.
I draw
personal.
the line at genuine support.
I do not want to look any better.
I don't
wanna
want you to
embarrass
help
myself.
me.
Exactly. Unless you got that corporate card, then we can go.
I got that sweet, sweet
Oh.
corporate card, baby.
There we
Here we go.
I'm gonna give a nod to the ladies. Liz Cambage
Mhm.
has some really dope walk-in fits.
Who's that?
From
She's
the-
from the W.
Oh, yeah.
Vegas
I'm
Aces,
sorry.
right?
Yeah.
My bad.
But so many of the ladies from the W have really great style, and I'm really excited to see that. You're seeing it more on like league fits. They're actually highlighting these women because they've been left out for a while, but they've been bringing the heat long before some of these men have been able to play catch up.
Mhm.
Also really like Sue Bird. That's just a personal one because she's like effortlessly easy and casual,
Mhm.
and that's goals for me. Like the more comfortable I can be these days, give me a t-shirt and
who would've
jeans,
guessed?
I
and
couldn't
that's it.
Shocker. Lindsay does not like to put in effort.
But Sue Bird makes it look so good, and so
Yeah.
does DT. Like if you see any of the pictures you've seen of them, at like
Or even Mega Rapino.
All-Star,
Those two
yeah.
together.
Mhm.
absolutely all-star type events, fashion type events. I'm just like, dang.
Shout out to Skylar Diggins Smith too
Yeah.
on the Merc. She's got a great
Mhm.
sense of fashion.
She's been a model for a couple things actually.
Yeah, she does a lot of Puma stuff too.
Yeah.
'cause she's
And,
Puma athlete as
modeling is
well.
obviously not just segregated to just women either.
No,
Now,
absolutely not.
like a lot of the NBA players are models for a lot of different things because people just like to vibe with what they're rocking.
I'm putting it out here now. When y'all see Kelly Oubre Jr. like walking a runway in the near future or at the end of his time in the league,
Which is also the near future, probably.
Oh, that was uncalled for.
Did you see him?
Oh, man.
Did you see him in Golden State?
Tsunami. I'm sorry.
But yes, I feel like you're gonna see Kelly become a model at some point in time.
Yeah. I mean, he's got like beautiful eyes. It makes
Totally.
me sick.
Kelly is
Hashtag team light skin guys. Every time they have light skin, or if they have like those hazel green eyes,
Mhm.
like my girl's always like, "Oh my god, he's just so beautiful," and I'm like,
You're like, hey, I'm right here.
Saul's gonna get some of
Anyways.
those contacts that change your eye
Yeah.
color.
yeah.
I
Gotta
also want to
some
give
of
a
that sweet-
shout out to Jordan Clarkson.
Oh,
I
yeah.
really
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
his style, and I really appreciate that. I think he rocked a skirt last week at Fashion Week, and we've seen Serge Ibaka also wear skirts, and a handful of other guys in the leagues. And I know a lot of people.
Like a
this
skirt
is,
skirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, Westbrook did it. last
Westbrook,
week,
yes,
too.
thank you. I know this
You
is
said that very enthusiastically, like you want to wear a skirt.
But here's the thing.
I got you.
What?
I got you.
Why?
'Cause I think we
Why
should
are you
put-
judging?
We should
I
put
mean,
Espo in a skirt. I
if
want to see
Russell
Espo rock a
Westbrook can rock a skirt, I can rock a skirt.
Hell's
Like,
yeah.
Not in
That's
this
what I'm
situ-
talking
not
about.
in
Now
this
we're
situ-
going.
Hell yeah.
Not in this
See
situation.
how I
You
just
see-
pulled him into my
you-
trap, and
you
now
see
he
where
wants
the
to do
camera
it?
is? Nobody wants to see a skirt in this situation.
Here's
Not a
the
line
here's
flip.
the Jordan Clarkson skirt.
Let's see this.
Okay.
That's
Yeah.
got-
It's like
that's
a
got
Scottish
kilt.
skirt kind
Yeah,
of thing.
that's
It's
got
like a
a
kilt
kilt
thing.
feel.
But there's another one. So that's a second one. He has another one, I think, on League Fits recently.
Mhm.
Anyway, my point being is that I appreciate those guys because fashion has become very androgynous over the last couple years, but you're seeing it more from the women being able to rock traditionally based on societal norms, men's clothing. And I really enjoy seeing it go the opposite way because at the end of the day, you should just be wearing whatever it is that you want to wear and you feel good in.
Mhm.
And who decided one way or the other that a certain item can only be worn by one gender? Like, F out of here with that. Miss me with that nonsense. Wear what you want to wear and rock it with confidence, and that's the end of it.
I mean, Saul's wearing women's running shorts today, so like,
See, that's what's trying. He's trying too hard. He's trying too hard right
Even
now.
Herbie in the comments said Westbrook pulled it off, man. He looked good. Thank
Yeah.
you, Herbie.
There we go.
Thank you.
I thought so too. I
Mhm.
mean,
There are certain things that men can't wear that women can, and vice versa.
I disagree.
Really?
hey,
Name one
the-
thing that they
a
cannot
cup.
wear.
f-
I mean,
they
I could
wear
technically
it.
put it on.
Sure, you could. Yeah, absolutely.
Would
Look.
it serve a purpose? Maybe not as
Maybe
much.
a lace thong probably would not feel very well for guys.
If you
Which
got
way are
one
you
that was
putting it
built for
on?
men, it would be fine.
Have you seen how wide that fabric is? It's
Okay,
not.
If you
This
got
is
one built
officially
for
the
It's
men,
not
weirdest
it would
cupping
be fine.
everything, buddy. Like,
This
I'm
is officially
sorry.
the weirdest conversation.
I mean,
that I
that
do
was like
not-
pretty obvious that a
like,
thong would not work for a guy.
I don't want to find
A
out.
male
Hello?
thong is different.
Did you not just say there was a lot of men who made money wearing just a bow tie? What else were they wearing on the bottom that you were alluding
But that was
to?
a male thong.
That's what I'm saying. If you
But-
buy one that's built for your body,
But
it's
that's
fine.
why we decided like there are certain things that are specifically male made.
It took 6 episodes
It's
to
just a
5
different
episodes to
size.
break me. I think we've hit that point here.
Espo was broken like day one. What are we talking about?
This is where we went. Like, really?
Like,
This
oh.
is the most bizarre conversation.
It took 7
I had
episodes
sis-
to talk about male thongs, and we're here.
Yes. I wish we had music rights to Cisco right now.
Oh man, I interviewed him once a long time ago, and I could not keep a straight face because all I wanted to do was sing that song
Oh
to
my
him so
gosh.
badly.
Hey, you know what's not awkward like a male thong?
DraftKings.
The
Sportsbook.
DraftKings pick of the week. All right. I think,
It is now.
look, my DraftKings pick of the week, and I have gone to cricket. All right. I'm in cricket. The Kolkata Knight Riders are plus 115 over the Royal Challengers Bangalore. These names are spectacular in cricket. And I'm going to go plus 115 on that. That is a Monday 7 a.m. matchup. That is our DraftKings pick of the week.
That is your draft.
That is a
pick
hell of
the
a
week.
pick of the week.
Look,
You guys.
I am on the app right now. I'm going to log in, and I'm gonna take this bet right here. I'm putting my money where my mouth is.
I want the pay slip
I'm picking the Knight Riders
on
all right?
Monday afternoon after this the conclusion of this, so you can show everybody.
I'm
how
taking
you
the Knight
won.
Riders right now.
I'm
We're
a
gonna
little
put-
concerned that Espo has gone off the
He's gone.
deep
He's
end
gone
of
to the
sports
crazy
betting.
place. Yes.
Maybe read the disclaimer now.
Yeah. Maybe.
No, you gotta have fun. I just
Gambling
put,
problem?
I just put $5 down on the Knight Riders. All right, I'm gonna bet based on names from now on our DraftKings pick of the week. And I did it all while talking to this mic right here on the show because the DraftKings Sportsbook app is just that easy. And if you use the code PHNX, bet $1 on any football game, you're going to get $200 for free. And I use some of that sweet cash just to make that cricket bet. So I'll let you know on so I will text you Monday morning at when this is over and let you know if I won the Knight Riders bet.
Gotcha.
All right.
Cool.
Good luck, Espo.
Thank
I hope you win.
Thank you.
For your family's sake.
And I am.
so
For the
that
sake of your
so the
marriage, I really
Espositos
hope
can
you
eat this
win.
weekend
Hey,
or
hey,
next weekend.
look, that's not a. I use that free money and I'm good to go. I'm gonna make some money on my Knight Riders. You think I can get a cricket jersey, a Knight Riders cricket jersey? I'll rock that.
If
we're gonna
anybody
talk
could
fashion.
get what their hands on one, it would be you.
I
Yes,
will be.
this
I'll
is
be
true.
working hard
Yes.
to find a Knight Riders cricket jersey. Can we get this thing back on the rails?
Yes.
Sure.
We can try.
Sure.
All right.
Try.
You are the conductor.
This is true. We are going to do a snake draft of the greatest Suns
boy.
jerseys of all time. All right. The premise is simple. You know what a snake draft is. We've all done fantasy sports. The first pick goes to Gerald. I have the second pick. Saul's the third pick. Lindsey gets the fourth pick. Then second round starts with Lindsey in reverse order. We're going to do that. And we're picking, again, the best Suns jerseys of all time. So on the inaugural PHNX Suns snake draft with the number 1 pick, Gerald, you are on the clock.
And I'm going to go ahead and select. Now, this is a tough one because there are so many good Suns jerseys, and the number 1 pick, like, that's a lot of pressure. But I'm going to go with the black Sunburst jersey from the 90s. The original. It's a classic. They bring it back every so often for a reason. And it's just like, you see that jersey, you think Suns. You see Jonah Hill rocking that jersey, and it's iconic. Like, it's just one of the best jerseys that's ever been made in NBA history. It's got to be my number 1 pick.
Espo, what I need from you is to find a way to get Jonah Hill on the show to talk about that outfit. If anybody could do it, it's you.
And both of you wear it at the same time.
Fact.
Hey,
Yes.
we have the actually in my office. Somebody drew me in the Jonah Hill outfit based on that picture. I will work on Jonah Hill. We actually have a connection in Hollywood. The
Really?
the writer of Deadpool and
That's
Rhett
and
right.
Zombieland, Rhett Reese, is a big Suns
Yes.
fan and a friend of the program. So
I love him.
you never know.
Make
But-
it happen, Espo.
So you got the right with the number 2 pick. I'm going to go. You got the right jersey, the wrong color.
You know,
It's the purple sunburst.
Mhm.
That is the ultimate, and I will take that with the number 2 pick. I just don't think you can go wrong with the purple sunburst jersey there. Either one, I think, is pretty good, but
Yeah.
that means we left Saul with scraps right now. So.
Well, you'd like to think so, but strategy will tell otherwise. And I think since you guys chose the Sunburst, I'm not going to go that route, even though I kind of want to. I'm going to go with the Valley jerseys from this season.
Very nice.
I
Good
just,
choice.
the Black Valley jerseys were just, they reinvigorated the fan base this year. People were really vibing with those. That's my pick. I'm going with the Valley.
It's a
I
good
think
pick.
that's a solid pick.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Now Lindsay's got the tough choice of
Yeah.
picking back to back here with and figuring out where to go.
All right, so the Western font, the
Mhm.
OG shorty shorts.
You were only picking jerseys. You don't get the shorts with it.
Well,
so.
that one, I feel like that one has to come with the shorts because it makes, in my opinion, that's like half of the allure of those uniforms.
Mhm.
Which color? Were you
Yeah,
going
which
with?
color?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna go purple.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Yes, I think I'm gonna do the purple, Western font.
All right, you got another pick here. I think the 4 best jerseys have gone. I think it's safe to say you can rank them in any order depending on what era you're a fan of, but I think the 4 best have gone here. Now it gets interesting. Lindsay, you have to figure out where to go on the board from here.
So I am 100% a fan of every black jersey the Suns have ever had.
Mhm.
Gerald already took the top one.
Mhm.
So my second favorite black jersey is the Los Suns jersey. So that's going to be my next pick.
Okay. From like a couple, like last year?
Yeah,
Or the
when
year
Ricky
before?
Rubio was here and they had like
Yeah.
the flag on the shorts.
I did like the shorts too.
Mhm.
Interesting.
You didn't expect that one?
I
to
did
go?
not expect that one.
I didn't either.
I
'Cause
love the Los
one of
Suns
my,
jerseys.
that's one of my least favorite ones.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm
I
a
just
huge
did not
fan of
like
Los
'em.
Suns.
Yeah. I'm actually going to go with the first white jersey off the board. And I'm going to go with the Western font white because that's the home jersey. And I just think there's a classic, and I really love the look. I would have definitely taken the purple over the white, but I will take the white.
I do not like any of the white jerseys. If I wind up
Same.
Picking
I'm not
one-
a huge fan of white.
What about
None
the
of
sun?
them.
Not the sunburst?
not, I thought the Sunburst one is the worst of the bunch in the Sunburst. Like there's not one white Phoenix Suns they used to be home jerseys
Hmm.
that I have ever once liked.
I liked
in
the
any
Western
else.
font ones.
Nope.
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 Nope. I'm actually gonna go with the original purple jerseys. Before the Western font, from 68 to 71, I believe, they rocked a font that wasn't Western. It was just a regular font, same jersey style, same color.
This
so I'm
one?
gonna go OG purple. Yeah, the Connie Hawkins, Dick Van Arsdale original purple jerseys is
I think
what I'm
that's
gonna
a
go
solid
with.
choice.
I think it's one that's slept on. I don't think a lot of
Mhm.
people realize it because there's a lot of love for the Western jerseys, but that font's a nice one.
That one feels the Western. I feel like has a lot of nostalgia.
Wait. Didn't she have to go twice?
Oh,
No, she did.
she
I
did.
did.
Then we
And
come
then we
back
go back
Because I had
around.
the number 1 pick, so I'm
Yeah.
last at the second
Yeah,
round.
and then he gets a second
Oh, he's next.
at the beginning of the
Yeah.
third
My
round.
bad.
Yeah.
I thought you already
I feel
went.
like the Western font has a lot of nostalgia within Phoenix, but the OG font is like vintage.
It's clean.
It's universally vintage, I think is what I'm going for with that thought process. And I really like it. I appreciate it.
Gerald.
You would see a hipster in that for sure.
This is tough now because I don't want to pick another black jersey, but normally I would. I got to get some variety in here. So I'm going to go with the Nike icon, the purple ones that have the that Phoenix on the front.
I think that's a sneaky good call too.
They're
like
they're
those.
nice. Like they're just clean looking. So I have to do that to get some purple in there. And then oh man, I don't want to do another current one, but I might have to because I was not a fan of any of the Nash era jerseys really.
No, they went from the best
were
jersey
so
in
bad.
sports to the worst.
I think those
Mhm.
jerseys are nice because of the memories associated with them, and that's it.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna go with the current orange jerseys, the Nike ones that have the Suns logo on the front but no words on it.
Just the burst.
Just
Yeah.
the burst. Yeah.
Those are clean.
They are. They're probably the best of the orange that they've had.
Right, like orange is not. They haven't done well historically with the orange jerseys.
No, I mean the
No, but they
Nash era ones.
insist on wearing them all the time.
The Nash era ones look like you worked at Home Depot.
Oh, I hated those.
And then you had the sleeve ones, which anything with sleeves, like I know that they were going for the fat guy market, like me, hoping, oh, we're gonna get guys that look like Espo to wear jerseys because they'll have sleeves on them. What they forgot is those things aren't tailored for people with a normal human body, and they looked ridiculous.
Espo is just taking his own wrath out on everyone, including himself now.
He hates everything today.
So who's up next?
I think I am up next, and I am struggling here at where to go because I vowed not to take a white jersey, which is limiting my options at this point. My instinct says to take one that everybody else hated, but I know we're gonna fan vote this eventually, so I don't think I want to go that route. But man, we're getting deep into the weeds here in terms of things. I think I'm gonna go with the purple on purple Los Suns uniforms.
The bright purple ones?
No, not the bright ones. The version of what Lindsay picked, the purple version of that with the state flag.
It was
on
most
it.
recent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which, as you can tell by the fact that I've now picked 3 purple uniforms,
You're a big fan.
purple is the color I think that they should wear
Mhm.
primarily, if you can't tell. So
Yeah, so I'm going to go with another black jersey. I'm going to go with the only PHX jersey that I like out of the entire bunch, which is the black one with the white outline in the
Yeah.
black middle. It's the one Drake wore at the concert.
yeah.
I
Those
gonna
are
put
nice.
For
that
D-Book.
one back.
Yeah, so I jacked that from you, Lindsay.
Rude.
So that is my third one.
Oh shoot! I gotta do 2, huh? Well, I think the easiest one is the other PHX black one with the orange.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do that one
Yeah.
for one of my picks, and then, dang, even though I told you all same with you, Espo, I feel you. I hate the white ones. I'm gonna go with it's the '90s sunburst white one still on the table.
It is. Which
It is.
I'm gonna
Which
take
that-
that one.
You gotta get one.
That's pretty amazing that
That's a
you got a
fan.
sunburst
That was
with the
my next
last
one.
pick.
That
I
was my
know,
next
right?
one.
I'll
I
give
was
you
like,
that.
I'm also thinking like, if we're gonna put this on social media, I gotta at least get a '90s one in
Yeah,
there,
gotta
Just
get one.
gotta
or I'm screwed.
give the people something that they enjoy on that one. I can respect that.
It's my turn again. Huh?
It is, yeah, and
I-
I have no clue where I'm gonna
I keep
go.
I keep seeing this ugly shit gray jersey in the
No,
lower hand
not
corner of this, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But there's not very many other options.
So you're gonna do it?
So no, I'm not gonna do it. So where I am gonna go, I think. Oh man, Jesus, this is tough. I'm gonna go ahead and go with another white jersey. It's DA's rookie year, the white jersey from DA's rookie year, where it's just
the current whites.
Yeah,
the current
ones.
whites.
The
Yeah.
current whites. Yeah.
Nike Association.
That's
Yeah.
that's a simple pick.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy.
It's not bad.
Yeah, but they're nice. I like those ones.
So now I am stuck between two here, and one is the pander because there's a whole generation of Suns fans that I don't feel dislike the 7 seconds or less uniforms because they were in that age group, 9, 10, 11, where they really fell in love with basketball to those uniforms.
Yeah.
So they hold a soft spot. I'm looking at that purple or Devin Booker's rookie year purple just because that will always be the first jersey. It was the Adidas streaks, the
speed
the
lines.
speed lines, which
I
those
didn't like
lines actually
those.
represented each member of the Ring of Honor at the time. So there is a story behind them.
The purple ones were the nicest of that bunch. I will say that.
I am going to go the purple 7 seconds or less era
Okay.
because I think that'll pander to the crowd in the voting. So
Oh, so you're not wait.
I was debating between the Nash and the Book
Devin's?
rookie.
Okay,
I'm
I
going to go with
gotcha.
the Nash 7 seconds.
Okay, but I have a question.
Mhm.
One of those jerseys appears in these photos to be more silkier.
the Nash era.
So is there two?
There was the
Okay.
Jason Kidd, really awful,
Yes.
shiny as hell
Oh yeah.
version that
Yeah.
was originally
Like
from
glossy.
Champion.
Yeah.
They were glossy and they were awful.
So
Yeah.
you're not
I'm
picking
not
the,
taking
the,
those.
the
I'm taking
glossy one. You're
taking
picking
the
the
Nash,
normal one. Okay.
the Adidas Nash, because those Champion glossy Jason Kidd ones were god awful.
Yeah.
They look like pajamas almost.
They were like a wrapper from a candy. Like it was that kind of
Mhm.
weird, shiny, metallic kind of look. So no, the ones Nash wore.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, I need a white jersey to round out the bunch here. The Western font's already gone, so I'm probably gonna go with like Espo. I'm gonna go sentimental and do the Suns jersey from the 7 seconds or less era. I didn't really like those jerseys, but I feel like there's so many memories attached to them. One of the most successful periods of Suns basketball that when you look at that jersey, you kind of feel better about the fact that it doesn't look that great, honestly. So I'm gonna do that. Oh, sorry, white.
Well, it's been nice dominating each and every one of you in this draft.
I don't know. Herbie says Saul's winning hands
Yeah,
down.
thank you, Herbie. I appreciate that.
Really?
And then Tyler
Yeah.
says, nah, Espo, the satin ones were fire when Marbury was rocking them.
Oh,
Maybe because that team
yeah.
is garbage.
Yeah,
that's
I think
why we
those-
think it's
I think we
bad.
found the one person that has worse fashion sense than me. Finally,
those were like if you took a holographic Pokemon card and made it a jersey, and that's what they look like. It's the same
That's
material.
a really good analogy.
Look, why Saul with I get the Valley. The Valley puts you right in any discussion.
The Western white is classic. The Phoenix black is popping because of pop culture,
I think
obviously
I
with
win.
Drake. And then Cowboy white is simple. You're just a hater.
I
You have been hating all
I just
day.
just the white jerseys just never did it.
Yeah,
for
but
me.
the orange jerseys suck.
Well, do I have an orange jersey?
I don't care what you have.
No.
I care about what I have. And people are saying that I'm winning. So that's
One
all I care about.
person said
I
you
would
were-
say
Well,
objectively.
that's one person more than you, Espo.
I would say objectively, I like Saul's combination best, probably.
I don't know about that.
Well, we're gonna let the people choose. We do
Vote
not
for
get
me,
to
though.
decide
Because
this.
Espo doesn't have a choice.
So I'm inevitably going to lose anyways because the people are deciding after today's episode. We're going to put up a poll, Twitter poll on @PHNX_Suns. You can pick who you thought won the snake draft. This has been a unique episode.
It has.
that is
That's a good
that
way
is
to
the
put it.
word for it. I
I
think.
enjoyed it though. I thought it was fun. I liked all of your outfits.
Hey,
Y'all did a really good job.
Shane, what is the question here? We can't.
I might forget. I feel like my eyesight is like really, really bad, but it's because the screen's extraordinarily small.
Tyler's asking out of curiosity, how did you guys feel about the Rookie Mellow Satan Nuggets jerseys. Is it material in general or just on that Suns
satin.
design?
There's that ASU education, baby. Satan. It's satin.
I almost said Satan,
The
so
wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
I didn't like any of. I did not like any of those Nuggets uniforms when they
No.
went to that baby blue
Hot garbage.
look.
I liked the color. I didn't like the satin material, the seitan material.
Satan.
Wow. Thanks, Herbie. He says my rankings are Saul, Lindsey, Gerald, and Espo. I told
Coming for
you
you, Saul.
when the people vote, I got no chance in this. All right.
I'm coming for you, Saul.
Oh man.
What was that one?
Well, obviously.
I don't want to
you're a
bring that up.
fucking Wolf.
I don't want to bring that comment up again.
So
right.
it is a Friday, and that's why we have been so relaxed in our efforts here. It says what James says. Saul's not wrong here. Espo stinks.
Oh man.
Wow.
Jeez, you got a fan
Wow.
today.
Me in general, or the pick?
Hopefully the picks.
I think he's talking about your picks.
Well, you can't smell you from here, so that's.
Hey, you can.
I can.
Espo smells pretty good.
I'm not yeah, I'm not
Shane's a
complaining.
fan of Espo smell.
There we go. We got one vote for you,
Look,
Espo.
yeah,
I'll
that's
vote for you, Espo.
that's my
also your lawyer.
That's my lawyer. That actually was my lawyer. So, look, we'll find out. We'll come back on Monday and let you know how badly I got destroyed in the voting and which one of the other three.
I think all that
actually
matters
won.
is Espo loses. I don't
This is
care
true.
who wins.
I don't think it's without a doubt that that's happening anyways. I could have the four best. It's not going to matter. So make sure to go to gophnx.com, subscribe, get that membership. If you subscribe for a year, you're going to get a free T-shirt, so you can have some fashion of your own. You can look good.
There's also a great deal for members today for like next week. So if you buy one shirt, you get another one 50% off. So,
Hey-o.
for members only.
That is
Okay,
nice.
if you
That's
want
a good deal.
if you want to buy me gear from our own locker, I'll wear that, and that
No.
could help my fashion
No.
sense.
No.
No, I see how
Also,
it is.
if you do also rock with the Cardinals, I'm just going to say this right now. We might have something special. Should the Cardinals win on Sunday, it'll be fire. Please tune in
It will.
Wait, tell them where do we have to tune in exactly to know?
to our YouTube channel.
Okay,
That's
to
it.
the show
Yeah,
on YouTube.
right after the game's over, tune into our YouTube channel.
Yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna want that.
Yeah,
I'll
it's
rock.
pretty dope.
I won't rock it because I don't want to ruin coolness. I feel like if I mention you or I wear something, it automatically is not cool fashion wise. So my apologies to anybody I picked as fashion icons from the NBA or the W today. You're no longer cool. So look, this has been fun. It has been an experience. It's been something. That is what today's show has been. You can follow Lindsey at Lindsey Smith AZ. You can follow Gerald at Gerald Bourguet. You can follow Saul at Saul_Bookman. The underscore is there because the bow tie's got to go somewhere. All right. And you can follow me at Espo. Follow the show at PHNX_Suns. Enjoy your weekend, and we'll talk to you on Monday. Ahoy, hoy.